Hello friends. How are you? Day 2 of the 30-day live challenge. And so I was just laughing at myself. I'm like, what do I talk about today? And I was working out and I was just asking myself, okay, so stay number 2. So I gotta show up. So what I'm gonna do. And the funny thing is, right before this, I just finished a workout. And I don't know about you, but I procrastinated a little bit. You know, it's a little bit cold. Like, I don't really want to get changed. But as soon as I got changed, picked up the weights and got going. And then same thing with this Facebook Live. It was, I was like, okay, I got to do this. And my blood was pumping. My engine was going right after my workout. And I was like, all right. I just kind of laughed at myself because of procrastination. Because I know that I have to do this anyway, so why am I waiting? And I already had a thought of mine on what I wanted to share, and so today, I don't know if you can relate to me, but it's about stopping procrastination. And so I had seen this, what do you call it? A short clip by Grant Cardone a number of years ago, talking about the number 1 rule of success. And before I get into that, really, I'm just gonna share some thoughts. Hopefully, you can get some takeaways from that. But if you don't like it, then it's all good. You don't have to take anything. Whatever I share is just my thoughts. So, when it comes to creating success, I think one of the first things that is important is to kind of figure out, okay, what does that mean to you, right? I had to figure that out for myself. And I've had a number of conversations over the last couple of decades, just asking people, and I think one of the things that I've found with almost everybody is they find it very difficult to define what success is for them, what it really actually means to them. And more often than not, they'll share with me an answer of what they don't want more than what they do want. And so I think that's the first thing that I would definitely encourage you to kind of figure out, right? What is it that you want, right? Because if you don't know, then you're really kind of just swimming in the middle of the ocean, no direction, and kind of just treading water. You ever feel that way? I know I did for much of my younger years. Just kind of asking myself, what the heck is all of this for, right? But I tried to figure that out, and over time, I found that personal growth was one of the most powerful things that was able to help me with that. And so, some people are showing up. Hey, Samuel, what's up? Good to see you. And let's see here. Oh, it looks like I can bring people on camera. Sweet. All right. So in the future, I'm gonna do something where I need a volunteer. So it's good to know I have that option. But I digress. Okay, so going back to trying to figure out, okay, so what it is that you want, right? So for me, I believe doing a lot of just personal work will help you get there, right? But what I find, though, a lot of times is that when people kind of go try to figure stuff out, one thing that they lack is the number 1 rule of success, which is simply what Grant Cardone says is showing up, right? Showing up. I can't tell you how many times people do not show up. And what does that mean? That means when you get up in the morning, get out of bed, get dressed, jump in the shower, wake up, and start doing something, right? Showing up means, if someone's on your mind and you need to talk to them about something, make that phone call, right? If you want to get in shape, grab some weights and get going, right? Just taking action basically is what it is. And I'll share with you a couple years ago, actually. One of the things I did was, it's probably about 5-6 years ago. It's a while now, but I was coming out of a really unhealthy relationship. And at that time, I was healing. And a year afterwards, I was good. And so I kind of made it a rule for myself. I'm saying, you know what? If someone invites me to something, I'm going to say yes. So I was basically a yes man for, it was about a year and a half. And I can't even tell you how much I learned about myself, right? If someone invited me to an event, If I was available, I'd go. If someone invited me to the party, I'd go. And if it was in my calendar, I would make sure that I was showing up anyways. And so many times I find that people, they may have great intentions, which is great, right? It's good to plan things and so forth, but at the end of the day, you gotta take action, people, right? And I find surrounding yourself with people that help support you is great. Similar to this Facebook Live challenge Byron started. He created a group, and we're all kind of, okay, who wants to support each other and add each other? And it's actually really cool to go through this, not by myself, but with a bunch of people who are going through the same thing. And, how's it been? It's been cool so far. It's only been day number 2, but yesterday I was nervous. I've posted a bunch on social media before, but those are videos and I just post, right? But Facebook Live, you're actually live, and I can actually scroll. Okay, cool. And you can actually interact with people. So if you guys have any questions or whatever, please interact. I love interacting with people. But yeah, I basically took about a year and a half. I showed up. It didn't matter what it was. I would just show up. And many times people are like, "Oh, hey, I didn't expect you to show up." And I was just like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah," and they didn't know why, right? Okay, Samuel, stay with me. I'm gonna get you on in a second here. But that year, because I went through so much, it helped me learn so much about myself, which helped me actually clarify more on what I wanted success to be. And so it's all a journey, friends. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's just a journey to kind of figure out who you are. A journey of self-discovery, if you will, right? And Samuel and a few of us had this conversation just a couple of nights ago, which was pretty cool. So it was perfect timing. Okay, so, but at the end of the day, you got to show up. Doesn't matter what it is, right? And, if you have some issues, emotional, mental, whatever, like, don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? My goal is not to make anybody feel guilty, feel bad, or anything like that. It's just to share with you. At the end of the day, if you want to create any changes, you got to show up and you got to take some action, right? There's so many people who have shelf help. They read a ton of books, but they don't ever apply it, right? And so at the end of the day, you got to show up, you got to apply, and just be open to receiving all the magic and all the beautiful things that are coming your way. Okay, cool. So, I want to test out a new feature before I end this live. And so, Samuel, he's a newer friend from about half a year ago that I met through a collective mastermind group. And so, he's more of a techie, and he's requested to get onto this feed with me. So let me see. Okay, so see what happens. I've approved, and I'm going to see what happens. It says it's adding. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm a little excited, something new. Hey, Samuel!
Yes. What's up, Edison?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Oh.
I just watched your first video, your day 1.
Yes.
And you were asking a question like, can I like make people join my live? And so this is why I requested. So now I can show you know that it's you just have to make people request to get on the live.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
It's a very simple feature.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea. And yeah, so you're out in Montreal, right? So you're 3 hours earlier than me.
Yep. No, not earlier. Later.
Sorry, later. That's right. So it's almost 6 over there.
Let me see. It definitely feels like 10, but yeah, it's gonna be 6.
Yeah, it's still light out here. So here, let's see. I'll show you a little bit outside my door. So there's lots of green. I love Vancouver. It's beautiful.
All right. Well, that's it, Edison. I just wanted to like take a few seconds and say, well, this is welcome to live Facebook, and you're doing great.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Ciao.
You can kick me out, right?
Oh, how?
It's time to figure it out.
Uh, did I?
Nope.
Nope, you're still there.
If I can do it.
Can you do it? You can probably just.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. All right. See ya, Edison.
All right, see ya. Au revoir. All right, cool. Awesome. So, I don't know if there's much else I want to share. Except, again, I love you. I hope that you are living your life and always have hope in your heart. Okay? I think words are so far powerful. And, I like to have different things to remind me to stay on track and to keep doing what I need to do. So, hope you are all doing amazing out there. It is coming up to the weekend. What do people have going on? Love to hear from you. And if there's any topics or anything that you want to talk about or share or have me share, please leave it in the comments. If you want to stress yourself, again, you are more than welcome to join us on this 30-day Facebook Live challenge. Yeah, one of the things, to be honest, one of the things I'm hoping is to be able to reconnect with some of you guys. Like I said last time, yesterday, that, if you're on my Facebook, there's a reason why, right? And so each one of you, no matter how little or how much we've interacted, you're a part of my life, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm hoping to be able to reconnect with a bunch of you and just kind of seeing how and where life is taking you. I just reached out to couple of friends, and one of them's a new mama, and I was like, it's just good to reconnect, especially during this time. So, let's see, anything else I want to share? Ooh, actually, you know what? So right now, I do not. How do I turn this around? Oh, here. So right now, I don't have a pass to the gym, but I have a home gym, if you will. I got some free weights, a ball, and a mat. And that's kind of all I need right now. And so even if I didn't, sit-ups, push-ups, right? You gotta take care of your body, people. You gotta use it or lose it. So I think I'm just ranting on about whatever. So if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, share, please let me know, and I will definitely consider it in my upcoming ones. I've got 28 more days, so I'll need some ideas and some content, and I love the interaction. Actually, okay, one last thing. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing in January, February, actually, is I'm going to be hosting some new events on Zoom through a company that I've started working with, a conscious partner, and it is going to be called Dating Games. So it's for singles and couples as well, right? Obviously, singles will only have singles, couples will only have couples. Still figuring out all the stuff, but I'm gonna a Facebook page has been set up, and if you want to be part of it, definitely add yourself. If I can, I'll put a link into the comments. But I guess according to that, actually, maybe tomorrow or the next day, I will share with you one of the topics that was a huge game changer for me. And it kind of addresses the issue, okay, have you ever wondered why, if you're single, you date the same people, you attract the same people that are not necessarily the healthiest for you? Or maybe you have certain relationship patterns that you keep doing over and over again, right? And so a newer topic, relatively speaking, in psychology is called attachment style. And so maybe tomorrow or the next day, I'll share something, a little snippet on that, to hopefully open your eyes to some of the ways that we interact with each other in relationships. So, all right, I think I've gone a little bit decent amount of time. So today I showed up and I did my live, and my encouragement to you is show up in your life. you know, whatever that is. If you're in a relationship, show up with your partner. If you got kids, show up for your kids. Wherever you are, just show up and be present. You know, I think sometimes we're in a world just full of screens, you know what I'm saying? And we forget to actually be present when we're with others. And so, you know, one of the things that I try to do is to definitely be present when I'm with somebody, either on a call, a video call, or event. It doesn't really matter, right? Because at the end of the day, if you show up, that's when you have the opportunity for magic to happen. So, okay, this is me signing off. I hope to see some of you in the future, whether it be on one of my lives, whether it be a video call catch up, or just a chat. Just know that I care about you and I want the best for you. And please stay safe as we go through this different time. Okay, bye.